Good evening. Good evening, everyone. I'm at severe loss of words given the in-depth sessions that we have sat through the day, starting from Anand Ranganathan ji, Shefali ji, Vishnu Shankar ji, Professor sir, all of you. I mean, it's been very, very awe-inspiring day. First and foremost, I want to pay my respects to Professor Kanagasabapati sir, my mentor. Sundar Ramachandran sir, Shefali Vaidya ji for making this happen. My colleague and partner Saravana Kumar ji, and my family, my wife and children, and all friends and my guests and friends from the Verandah Club. Thank you so much again for making this a very successful day one. I'm just wanting to tell a story from Ramayana which inspires us, me in particular. Lord Rama, when he was preparing to go to war to Lanka, he ordered the Vanarasena to build the bridge to go to Lanka and wage war against Ravana. And this is exactly the time when, there was thousands of force, battalion of Vanaras who were cutting and, making shape of the rocks, boulders and moving it. And they were doing a very wonderful job. A lot of hard work, obviously. And on one day, Rama noticed a squirrel which was carrying a few pebbles in its mouth and trying to put here and there. And there was this, Vanaras were mocking at the squirrel. But Rama, being the Lord himself, he noticed the humble contribution and called the squirrel and called the Vanaras and said, "Don't mock the squirrel. It is doing its duty. Look at the blocks of stones. It is being held because of the small pebbles that are being done." So most of you, I reply, squirrels of Dharma. So this is the story which inspires all of us. Thank you. And I want to show a small 5-minute video of the Verandah journey of the Verandah Club, post which there is a Bharatanatyam performance by Jayanti Ramachandra ji's children, and followed by dinner, and tomorrow again exciting lineup of programs we have. So over to the audio visual. Rama did pat the squirrel, and the squirrel got 3 lines, which is the indelible mark which reminds us that duty, however small or big, is respected and recognized. So that is the 3 lines that you see on the Indian palm squirrel.
Once upon a time, in the heart of a nation, a humble gathering was born. It was the beginning of an extraordinary journey, one that we are privileged to share with you today at the 2nd edition of the Western Ghats Lit Fest. In the peak pessimism of COVID-19, a group of people felt that there were numerous untold stories, but hardly anyone to tell them. There were a very few who made a great contribution to the narrative of civilization, setting them up an inspiration. Those individuals felt the need to tell the civilizational stories, the stories of Bharat, to a wider audience. Gathered on a portico that very day, they felt like a tight-knit tribe wanting the same thing. The tribe and the portico became synonymous with the veranda and a club. Thus, the Verandah Club was born. Initially, it started off as an online portal, magazine dedicated to sharing stories of Dharma, civilization, valor, heroes, goddesses, gods, birds, creatures, and their legendary acts that immortalize them to become legends, to inspire, to invoke, to tell stories for several millennia to come. It all began in October 2020 on the auspicious day of Jaganathan, marking the birth of our monthly magazine, unveiling its inaugural edition. This marked the beginning of magazine's monthly publication, focusing on articles intertwined with Indic thought. By August 2021, they recognized the need to expand beyond the magazine format. This led to the launch of an online program called Filter Coffee Sessions. Additionally, the Verandah Club organized a physical book launch of India That is Bharat by J. Sai Deepak in Coimbatore.
I've had the pleasure of launching my book here as part of my countrywide book tour, and I'm happy to note that the kind of questions that I have received is reflective of the serious depth of thought that runs across the strain of Coimbatore.
This marked a significant moment in Verandah Club's history as author interactions and book launches became regular online events. In November 2021, the Verandah Club hosted another physical book launch of Retaining Balance by M.R. Venkatesh in Coimbatore, further enriching their journey. With chapters gurus and city chapters thriving, the Verandah Club was swiftly entering the second year of its yatra. In May 2022, Srimati Shefali Vaidya, the chief curator of Western Ghats Lit Fest, inspired Team Verandah to organize a literary festival, a long-cherished dream of the Verandah Club founders. Preparations were underway for the momentous event, the Western Ghats Lit Fest, held in Coimbatore on October 8th and 9th of 2022. It proved to be an action-packed and informative cultural saga embraced by all. In Jan 2023, the Verandah Club continued its expansion under the leadership of Chairman Professor Kanagasabapati and Chief Mentor Sundar Ramachandran. With the founder as Jaganathan and Director N. Saravanakumar, the Verandah Club had a new team that remained steadfastly committed to its cause. Following the success of the Western Ghats Lit Fest, which is primarily an English literary festival, the founders and organizers felt the need for a Tamil literary festival, giving birth to Kongu Tamil Sangamam in April, which left a lasting impact, well conceived, curated and put together by the visionary chairman, Professor Kanagasabapati. The first edition of Kongu Tamil Sangamam was conducted on the 16th of April at Coimbatore, featuring about 8 thought-provoking sessions with a combination of native Uyilatam, which was highly appreciated by one and the all. Today, as we pause to reflect on 3 years of passion, creativity and community, we do so as storytellers, as humble narrators of the story that continues to evolve. This is the Verandah Club, where ideas meet action and connections like the ones we share today become timeless chapters in our shared narrative. Now, as we step into the 4th year, the Team Verandah Club feels the need to go beyond the literary sphere and explore the cultural aspects of Bharat and weave them into stories, events, programs, and present the right narrative for you to savor and salute. Anticipated events for the upcoming year are on the horizon. Join us, come sit on this divine veranda with us as we embark on this new chapter and salute.
On the Vijayadashami day, we completed 3 years of our existence. And as we step into the year 4, we have a number of ambitious projects lined up. We seek your blessings to make it a reality for the larger cause and the larger good of Dharma and our civilization. Some of it, we can give you a broad outline. We have a project Littles coming up, which is a literary festival for little school children between 6th and 11th standard. But there is a space which needs, because we have to constructively engage with children so that, as we saw what wokeism does, cultural Marxism does, so constructively we need to take our stories and reach it to the younger generation. We also have a leadership summit program, which is the Artha Shastra, which would involve budding politicians and budding businessmen alike, not on political ideology, but on the vision of Bharat. Vision of Bharat that they have. They cannot come and talk politics, but they have to present the vision of Bharat. If it is healthcare, they have to tell the vision of healthcare, infrastructure, things like that. So a lot of things are in the pipeline, and we look forward. And of course, Kongu Tamil Sangamam and Western Ghats Lit Fest will remain our flagship events and be etched in memory and continue to do good work with the good support of Professor Sir and Shefali ji, Sundar Sir and all of you. And a round of applause for Vignesh, who is our special correspondent, who has done this audio visual. A very dedicated guy. Yesterday was his birthday also. Thank you. And tomorrow, for now, next we have Bharatanatyam performance by Jayanti Auntie's children, and followed by the dinner. Request you all to join. And tomorrow morning we start at 8:45 because a series of programs are lined up, starting with Bharat Fast Forward, a panel discussion with Anandji, Shefali ji, Rohan Dua ji, and then Nanda Kumar ji through the day. And then evening we have a solid valedictory program with Professor Sir and Dr. Anirban Ganguly coming in. And of course, Shehzad Poonawala on 9 years of transforming India. Thank you.